Hello everyone and welcome to this new video. Can you imagine a world without post-it notes for your quick notes? Or without a microwave oven to quickly reheat your food? It's hard, isn't it? But did you know that these and many other inventions we can no longer do without came about by accident? Yes, you got that right. Today we are going to talk about 10 incredible inventions that were discovered accidentally, and yet have changed our world in ways we could never have predicted. So sit back, relax, and prepare to be amazed. Let's begin this extraordinary journey. Our protagonist is Alexander Fleming, a Scottish scientist who in 1928 was working in his laboratory researching an antidote for influenza. One day, he returned from vacation and noticed that one of his staff cultures had been contaminated with a mold. Most people would have thrown the culture away without a second thought, but Fleming stopped to observe. He noticed that around the mold, the bacteria had died. Here was the discovery. The mold, which Fleming identified as a type of Penicillin, was producing a substance that killed the bacteria. This substance, which Fleming called penicillin, became the world's first antibiotic. Since that time, penicillin has saved countless lives, fighting bacterial infections that were once life-threatening. All thanks to a contaminated petri dish and one man's curiosity. Here is a perfect example of how mistakes can become amazing discoveries. But it didn't end there. Get ready, because our list is about to get even more interesting. We now move from the medical field to the convenience of our kitchen. Yes, we are talking about the microwave oven. Its inventor, Percy Spencer, was an engineer working for the Raytheon Corporation during World War II. Spencer was working with a device called the magnetron, which was used to power radar. One day, while he was testing the device, Percy noticed something strange. The chocolate bar in his pocket had completely melted. This gave him pause. If the magnetron's microwaves could melt chocolate so quickly, then they could be used to heat food. So, Spencer began to experiment. And eventually, in 1945, the Raytheon Corporation patented the first microwave oven. From a simple melted chocolate bar, one of the most widely used appliances in our kitchens was born, making food preparation as fast and easy as ever. So the next time you heat your cup of coffee or your meal in the microwave, remember Percy Spencer and his melted chocolate bar. And you, would you ever have thought that your microwave oven was born of such a curious accident? Let's move on to the next item on our list. Get ready, because this may come as a surprise to many of you. Third on our list are post-it notes, those little colored sticky notes that we use to quickly jot down ideas, make lists, or just remind us of important things. These useful bits of sticky paper are the result of an invention gone awry. Spencer Silver, a researcher at the famous company Treme, was trying to create a super strong glue, but instead ended up with something completely opposite, a glue that adhered weakly and could be easily removed. This is where another Treme researcher, Art Fry, comes in. Art, who was part of a choir at his church, was looking for a way to mark the pages of his hymn book without damaging them. So he thought of applying Silver's failed glue to bits of paper. And so, in 1974, post-it notes were introduced to the market. Since then, these little colored slips of paper have revolutionized the way we take notes and organize our work and daily lives. This all stemmed from a failed attempt to create a super strong glue. Another wonderful invention born by accident. Speaking of glue, here we come to our fourth product, superglue or cyanoacrylate. Ironically, while Spencer Silver was trying to create a super strong glue and ended up with a weak adhesive, cyanoacrylate was discovered while trying to do just the opposite. During World War II, Dr. Harry Coover was looking for a material to make lenses for precision sights. While experimenting with cyanoacrylates, he realized that they were horribly adhesive and therefore discarded them. However, years later, Coover was still working with cyanoacrylates and realized that they had incredible potential as adhesives. They were able to glue together a wide range of materials and do so very quickly. So, in 1958, Eastman Kodak began selling the first cyanoacrylate as superglue. Today, superglue is a commonly used product in many settings, from do-it-yourself to electronics to medical surgery. Again, we see how a mistake can turn into a successful invention. Here is one item on our list that has not only changed the world, but also made life much sweeter. We are talking about dark chocolate. This mouth-watering treat was discovered when a confectioner named Conrad van Houten was looking for a way to make chocolate more digestible. In the process, he developed a method to extract the fat from the cocoa. However, removing the fat resulted in a more bitter chocolate. This unexpected result led to the creation of dark chocolate. Although it was an accidental product, dark chocolate ended up being loved all over the world for its rich, bold taste. And, unlike milk chocolate, it is known to have health benefits due to its high cocoa content. So thanks to an experiment gone awry, we can enjoy this delicacy and its health benefits. From an accidental dessert to a glowing discovery, let's move on to the next item on our list. Sixth on our list are LED bulbs, or light-emitting diodes. These efficient and environmentally friendly little lights are a mainstay of modern technology, but they find use in everything from televisions to smartphones, from house lights to traffic lights. The history of LED bulbs begins with a physicist named Nick Holonyak. In 1962, while working for General Electric, Holonyak was trying to create a laser that emitted visible light. Instead of a laser, however, he succeeded in creating a diode that emitted red light, thus inventing the first LED. Holonyak realized the potential of his discovery and predicted that LEDs would replace traditional light bulbs. And he was right. Today, LED bulbs are ubiquitous, more energy efficient, and last much longer than traditional bulbs, all thanks to an experiment that went in a different direction. Seventh on our list is Teflon, also known as polytetrafluoroethylene, or PTFE. This non-stick substance is a common component in frying pans, but also in many other products, from electrical cables to waterproof clothing. Teflon was discovered in 1938 by a chemist named Roy Plunkett, while trying to create a new refrigerant gas. Plunkett came across a white, waxy substance that was extremely slippery and resistant to heat and chemicals. This substance, which Plunkett called Teflon, ended up revolutionizing cooking, making it much easier to clean pans and reducing the need for cooking oils and fats. But Teflon is not limited to cooking. It is used in a wide range of products because of its resistance to heat and chemicals. Another Western invention that has had a huge impact. Eighth on our list is Velcro, another product that has become an integral part of our daily lives. The story of Velcro begins with a Swiss engineer named Georges de Mestral. After a walk with his dog, he noticed that his four-legged friend's fur was full of burrs, those little semi-stingers that stick to clothes and animal hair. Intrigued, de Mestral observed the burrs under a microscope and noticed that they had hooks that attached to any furry or wire surface. From this observation, de Mestral came up with the idea of Velcro. He developed a two-component closure, one with small, rigid hooks and the other with soft loops. When pressed together, the hooks attached to the rings, creating a strong but easily removable bond. Today, Velcro is used in a wide range of products, from shoes to clothing to garments. Once again, we see how observation and curiosity can lead to revolutionary inventions. The 9th product on the list has had a huge impact, not only on medicine but also on society at large. I am talking about Viagra. The story of Viagra begins with a shy Pfizer researcher who was looking for a treatment for angina, a condition that causes chest pain caused by reduced blood flow to the heart. The drug they were developing, called sildenafil, proved ineffective in treating angina. However, during clinical trials, the researchers noticed an unexpected and very noticeable side effect. Sildenafil was able to increase blood flow to other parts of the body, including a certain male organ. Recognizing the opportunity, Pfizer began testing sildenafil as a treatment for erectile dysfunction. Il farmaco, ribattezzato Viagra, è stato approvato, and it has since revolutionized the treatment of erectile dysfunction. So even if Viagra failed in its original goal, it ended up having a huge impact in a completely different area. Last but not least, in our list of accidental inventions that changed the world, we find slime. Yes, you read that right. That sticky, colorful substance that has fascinated children and adults all over the world. Slime was originally marketed as Flub by Mattel in 1976, but it was not conceived as a toy. It was actually the result of an attempt by General Electric engineers to create a replacement eraser during World War II. Despite their failure to produce a viable eraser, they noticed that the substance they had created had a very distinctive texture and was fun to manipulate, so they decided to turn it into a toy. Today, slime is loved by children all over the world, not only as a game, but also as an educational and therapeutic tool. It is used to stimulate creativity and reduce stress. What an extraordinary example of how a failure can turn into an unexpected success. And with that, we have completed our list of accidental inventions that changed the world. There you have it, friends. Our top 10 accidental inventions that changed history. From a mushroom that revolutionized medicine to penicillin, via an eraser that became a beloved toy for millions of children, slime. These stories show us how mistakes, accidents, and surprises can sometimes lead to extraordinary discoveries. Most importantly, these stories remind us of the importance of staying open to the unexpected, of seeing possibilities instead of problems, and of accepting mistakes as learning opportunities. Who knows what incredible inventions might come from the next mistake? If you enjoyed this journey through the most amazing inventions, don't forget to click the like button and subscribe to our channel. What about you? Which of these inventions do you find most amazing? Do you know of any other inventions that came about by accident? Share them in the comments below. And don't forget to share this video with your friends and family. Who knows, you might inspire the next great accidental invention. Thanks for making it to the end. See you in the next video. Remember, the world is full of surprises. Just look at it with the right perspective. Until next time.